41's colors: lemon yellow, chartreuse, Cajun blue, and navy blue. So first of all, the yellow is Ben's yellow. That's a shortened form for that very long word. And I've added to it a tiny amount of green gold. So I want to get a lemon yellow. And sometimes the Ben's yellow, even though it's not a very bright sunny yellow, it tends to be a bit warm. So one can add just a tiny amount of green gold, and that will kick it into more of a green yellow color. So for chartreuse, I'm using green gold, which pretty much works by itself. But I'll show you what I'm doing as well, just to make sure that it's not too clean. So the color is not too bright green color. I'm going to add just a tiny amount of Van Dyke brown to it, the tiniest amount. And that should help to just take the cleanness out of it. Actually, I think that could have done with a bit more green gold, not too brown. So I'm adding a bit more green gold. So that's pretty much, the chartreuse is pretty much the color that I'll get from that. Okay, so let me just write it down. That was Ben's, plus a tiny amount of green gold. And that's green gold, plus a tiniest smidgen of Van Dyke brown. The Cajun blue color is very much phthalo blue. Phthalo blue is bright and strong and wants to be a turquoise bright color. And you see this is a little bit less vibrant, ever so slightly. So I'm adding a tiny amount of ultramarine blue to that. And that should just kick the brightness, the turquoiseness of it, and make it into a color that's a little bit less turquoise warm blue. So that is the color there is phthalo blue, and it's green shade. And then to that, I've added a little bit of ultramarine blue. And then the last one is the navy blue color. Now, navy blue is pretty much an ultramarine blue. So there you get that ultramarine royal blue color with a tiny amount of phthalo blue. And to this one can add a small amount of Payne's Grey, and that will make it into a shade of blue. It will turn it into something that is just a little bit less clean blue, so it's not such a vibrant and bright blue. So Payne's Grey is always a good idea. Small amount of Payne's Grey, and I'm adding a tiny smidgen to the blue, not the other way around. So I'm just adding the small amount of that blackness, the shade of color, to turn it into a navy blue color. Could probably have added a tiny bit more. So that is ultramarine, blue, and a little bit phthalo blue, plus Payne's Grey. And I'm just going to do an exclamation there. It's a small amount that I'm adding to it. And those are the colors for week 41.